Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be continuing with Trash Horror Collection. We'll be playing the next game in the collection, which would be Endless Days. Is a horror game with a PS1 inspired graphics. The game takes place in the 1975. In 1975. Oh, what am I saying? In the 19. Why am I adding that? And you control a lighthouse keeper working isolated on the island. We seek to convey a feeling of a very deep ambience. Okay, makes sense. Sounds like it's gonna be a good one today. We'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, it's looking good so far. Endless Days. Nice old seagulls. Always a welcome sight. I'm person very much a bird lover. Looks to be like also a cargo ship. At least I think it is. Can't quite tell. Very big. Thanks Dylan for taking the job. It's really hard to find lighthouse keeper these days. But can't see why. Perfect isolation, being stuck on your own personal island, in your own by your own. What's not to love? And Marco. Okay. Good luck, Dylan. The last lighthouse keeper is gone. We've searched all over the place, but we haven't found any leads on him. Okay, I very much appreciate that you're letting me know about this, but I feel like this requires a little bit more investigation to it. Shut up. We don't want to scare the new lighthouse keeper on the first day. The former lighthouse keeper was a little crazy. Okay. Rest assured, Dylan. Sebastian? Sigsha. We'll be here with you for the first week to make sure you're okay. Okay. Being stuck here with, I believe, Sebastian. I'm horrible at renames. We need to go soon. There's a storm coming. Hold tight, Dylan. It's 6 months of solitude. Pending to the lighthouse. Doesn't sound too bad. You can go. I'll show Dylan the place and explain his duties. Pick me up in a week. Good luck with your new Dylan job. And remember, the lighthouse can't go out. Nah, the light can't go out. Come Dylan, I'll show you your new home. Please do. That noise. The boat? Let's get this. Hello, seagulls. Holy hell, mate, you're really fast. Don't give me any time to explore, look around. Okay, my theory for what is going to happen here is we are going to be... It's either going to be something ocean-based. But something's going to come from the sea. I guarantee it. There's no other reason why we'd be stuck on this island. At least that's my theory on this regard. Ah! Do not attack me, seagull. That is a vile act. Who knows, maybe the seagulls are the horror of the game. I can't see that. They're so adorable. Some people might call them rats of wings, but no. They. Where are you taking me? Like, isn't the lighthouse right there? Aren't I gonna stay in the lighthouse? Why am I gonna stay in here? I like the lighthouse. The lighthouse seems so much more cozy. And it's made out of stone. Where this is just made out of wood. I prefer stone to wood. This is your new home, Dylan. Let's go inside. Okay. Looks very cozy. Very nice little gesture you did. A few crates. Some wine. Some oats, by the looks of it. Fridge. Lots of booze. I'm definitely going to be having quite a good time here by the looks of it. Oh, key. Lighthouse key. Add to my inventory. Painting. A singular candle. I don't feel like that candle is going to create enough light later on when it gets dark, but you know, I'm fine. Okay, Sebastian. I don't have much to explain, Dylan. The job is simple. Okay. You only need to wind the lighthouse twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the evening when the light goes out, okay? I'm going to get some sleep. The trip makes me very tired. Keep everything in order, okay? Sounds easy enough. Don't know if I trust leaving you here by yourself, Sebastian. Okay, well, let's... Okay. So... Looks like a rain collector. Yes, I think it is. I don't know. Can't quite tell. Nice little canopy. Okay, well, I guess first things first is to go to the lighthouse and actually get it. Okay, I didn't like that little save. Saving in games is never... Well, automatic saves in a horror game is never a good sign. Okay, well, let's go turn on the lighthouse. Okay. Okay, true question is this. Okay, it is invisible wall. I thought I could fall off. Interesting. Some crates. I don't know why this would be here. Wait a minute. Is that like a... there is a trapdoor there. Very suspicious. Okay. So this is what we have to turn. Okay. I assume that did the job. Need a key. Yeah, that did the job. Yeah, I need a key for this chest, so might as well go look for that quickly. Okay, wonder if I can get there. I can't jump. So, interesting. I'm very tired. I'm going to get some sleep at the least until the light goes off. No, do not go to sleep yet. I need to be able to look and explore a bit. There's a boat there. So, worst case scenario, we can get off the island if anything does happen. Okay, might as well get some sleep. Where is... Sebastian's just asleep. By the way, he must think I am exceptionally crazy just to be here by the window just staring at him. Sebastian! Do not worry, I was not being any serial killer vibes at all. I am definitely not something you have to worry about at all. Okay. Lighthouse. What, can I move? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. Lighthouse went out. So, now I must just go turn it back on. But he did say I must not let it go out. Okay. The obvious... Okay, wait. I can't see anything. Okay, well, the obvious reason why we don't want the lighthouse to go out. But is there any other reason? By the way, I love how his glasses just shining. Not creepy at all. Okay, can I take any sort of light? Is there any sort of light source? Wait, there was a lantern, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a lantern right here. Tab. There we go. Hey, it does something, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, let's head to the lighthouse. Holy hell, that moon is massive. Okay. So, I'm gonna head back into the lighthouse. Anything come from the trapdoor yet? Any boxes moving? Nope. Looks all good still. Okay. Turn the valve. Turn. Okay. Now switch. Okay. All good. Wait a minute. Let's maybe take a little bit of a look how it looks outside. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think there's anything I can see. Don't see anything. I suppose that's a good thing at least. You know, not seeing something in the distance of the night definitely is a positive. You know, this does not seem like that bad of a gig. Personally, I would not mind this. Don't know how much he's getting paid, but at the end of the day, hey, if it pays the bills, it pays the bills. Ready, now the lighthouse should hold until tomorrow morning. I can go back to sleep. Nice. Wonder what Sebastian's up to. Still asleep. Bloody hell, it really did take it out of him. Okay, nothing suspicious yet. Okay. Okay. Nothing suspicious on day one. I would take that as an overall positive. And yes, I'm going to sleep with my lantern. It might be relatively safe, but I'm still going to make sure I have a light source on near me. The perfect time cut. Okay, so the boat is back, so I'm going to assume it's maybe been a week has passed. Sebastian? Or is it literally just the next day? Is it? No, I don't like this. This is suspicious. Why is Sebastian gone? Oh no. No, why? Okay, listen. We can't just assume it's blood. We have red wine. So, you know, it can literally be that. Blood? That's weird. It could... maybe he decided to pour a glass of wine for the morning. You know, some people do it. And maybe he just spilled a little bit. It doesn't have to be blood. But nevertheless, it's weird. I do agree with that fact. By the way, if that... Wait a minute. Can I move this? Okay, no. Because that's just weird. There's a singular... Okay, maybe he cut himself. Maybe that. I will play the disbelief. Where's Sebastian end up? I don't know. There's a singular wine stain in the house. So, at the end of the day, you know, who knows? Maybe he went to go get a cloth to clean it up. You never know. Okay, well, I first have to turn the lighthouse back on. By the way, I heard a boat. But there is no boat. Okay, well, Sebastian didn't take our spare. Okay. Let's just turn on the lighthouse for the morning and then we'll continue on. Okay, wait, I have a second theory, considering that trapdoor is there. So my first theory is there's a monster coming from the ocean that attacks us. My second theory is this. The previous lighthouse keeper is still living here in whatever basement there is, and he killed Sebastian. That is my second theory. Could this theory be right? Who knows? I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, well, all turned up. Now, boom. Okay. Now, question is, can we see where Sebastian went? Can we open this? Okay, we still need a key. Makes sense. Wait. What's that over there? Is that like a rock? Or is that Sebastian? I think it's this, I don't know, rock of some sort. Well, I don't see him. Okay, well, let's go find Sebastian. I just realized how tiny that door was on the other side. Okay. You see, like, why can't... You know, I would literally... Okay, well, maybe I don't want to bunk up here considering the trapdoor. But I would literally just put a singular bed here. We're already sleeping on the floor, so what's the difference for sleeping on this floor? And at least we're in a Lighthouse stone building. It's not just plain old wood. And clearly that place is not safe. Crap. Where did Sebastian go? Impossible for him to... I'm going to assume leave, considering that there's no boat. I did not finish reading that sentence. Okay, well, I'm going to go look for him. Maybe let's go back to the front. Okay, but nevertheless. Because that room, that house has already been proven it's not safe. And at least we know. We don't know if that place does have a lock on it. We definitely know the lighthouse does, because we had to pick up a key to get in there. So one, we can lock the lighthouse, and two, it is made out of stone, so it's a lot more, can be a lot more safer than the current wooden, what looks like just plywood, 4 pieces of plywood and a roof, just put together. So at the end of the day, I would much rather stay in the lighthouse. And plus, then it just makes turning it on and off far easier. Let's check out this boat. No. It's floating. Okay. I guess we have to head back. Maybe Sebastian's back in the house, who knows. Maybe it changed him, who knows. At this point, Sebastian has just abandoned me. Alone on this island. Wait, what's there? This is... Okay, I can't head that way. But that looks so much like an area that I could go down. Okay. Well, to our wooden shack we go. This literally is a shack. This isn't even like remotely a... Like, seriously, when we have a perfectly good lighthouse, why? Just why? Okay, there's nothing around here. Okay, can I look inside? Sebastian? No, I can't spy on him, because he's definitely dead somewhere. Okay. Well, might as well go back to bed. Okay, I thought I maybe just got, like, knocked out. It just faded black. By the way, is this like the storm siren? Or what is happening? Okay, this is probably the days passing now, because it keeps on flashing between day and night. So I assume we're passing now a week. Or is this a bug? I have no idea if this is intentional or if this is a bug. Because it's speeding up. There we go, now it's out. Okay, 1 month later, there we go. Okay, so that answered my question. I could not tell if it was either a bug or two. By the way, how did we explain Sebastian just disappearing if apparently the other crew is supposed to come and pick it up in a week? Like, how did we explain that? Do they just, like, we were here. It's not like the last dude who apparently just disappeared. Like, we were here, so, and they obviously knew him. Was Sebastian also crazy? By the way, we never cleansed the wine stain. Does he have... No, he has no other comment of it. By the way, have we touched any of the bottles yet? No, we have not. I do not know why. After apparently my colleague just randomly disappearing and spilling wine in my new house, and I cannot find him anywhere, I would definitely drink at least half of the containers inside of that fridge. Besides the wine. You know, that's a true sin, but there's mostly just wine here. Besides, didn't come back for Sebastian. Is missing to this day. Okay, so it says didn't come back. That's already suspicious. As I was saying, that's the only sad part about this place. But this, so much wine. I'm not the biggest of wine fans in this regard. Okay, so one, it's suspicious because they did not come and pick up Sebastian again. So they didn't do that. Two, he disappears on day one, spills wine. By the way, I just realized something. Where's this part? Like, where's this part of the lighthouse? When we enter, it's not there. Because when we enter, it's a circle. There's no entrance here. Also, when we look out, we can kind of actually see that... Okay, that's weird. Maybe that's where the thing leads. Okay. Turn the veil, turn the veil. Veil was turned. Boom. As tradition, we must go outside and investigate to see if there's anything. Still no key. Still don't see anything. I feel like I would see something up here at least once. Okay, that's nothing. Okay. Well, let's head back. By the way, listen. What was this box? What was this box? Huh? Where did the big crate go? Huh. Okay, well, somebody moved the crates, I guess. No, can we just go back to bed? Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought back. Okay. So we're now in a full-on dungeon. By the way, can I take this? This seems to be far more effective than my lantern. Damn it. Huh. Looks like Sebastian broke more wine and decided to mop it up, but failed horribly. You see, this is what I mean. There's so much wine on this island. It's just ridiculous at this point. Maybe it's a wine orchard. Who knows? But there's no... By the way, this is... Okay. All jokes aside, this is the most inconsistent drag marks I've ever seen. So, huge pool. Drag, 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 drag. Stop. Clean. Start dragging again. It just... So, whatever creature is, does it just get tired and just drop the corpse? Sebastian? I didn't see anything. Oh, never mind. The light can't go out. He needs blood. You mean wine? Okay, 1. Who is this he? 2. You've had too much wine by the looks of it, especially considering your face. Welcome, Stefan. I think it's Stefan. Stefan. Yeah, Stefan. Right. Okay, never mind. Apparently it is Steven. Okay. So, welcome, Steven, to your new job. I wish you good luck on this new job. Okay, so our previous dude got killed by Stefan. No, not Stefan. Sebastian. Oh, my name's... They're getting to me. Okay, so... Dylan got killed by Sebastian because the wine ran out, apparently. And now we have Steven. Be careful, the last 2 lighthouse keepers disappeared on this island. Our friend Sebastian too. Okay. I would not take this job anymore. I would say, sorry, I quit. Or, I don't know, I will swim back. I will take the boat if it's currently on the left side, and I will literally go back. Because 3 people went missing on this island. That is not normal at that point. You would find something of them. You have spent 6 months on this island, isolated from everything. Stay strong. Don't let the light from the lighthouse go out. You need to whine for tower 2 times a day. Let's go, boys. Let's let Steven work. Good luck, my friend. Okay, so this time we are not going to get a trainee. So Steven just knows how to work a lighthouse, apparently. By the way, that boat engine sounds horrible. I've been around boat engines, but that just sounds horrible, that's one. Okay. So we know what to do. Okay, so far it seems like all my theories are wrong because I have no idea what is going on. All I know is that Sebastian apparently got very upset that all the wine ran out, even though there was still some in the cabin. Can't stay off for long, I really need this job. Okay. So the key's back at the house. I wonder what he will say about the wine stains. Steven, wait. There's no way to escape. What do you have to say about the wine? Nothing, apparently. Okay, well, we have the key, we have the lantern. All good. Don't like how the shack is creaking. I'm not even gonna call it, like... I'm just gonna refer to it as a shack. Because it just looks like plaster wood display I'll put everywhere. Okay, inside we go. Crates are back where they were. Not inconspicuous at all. Okay, and turn it on. Still can't see anything. Yeah, well, good. I should have just head back to the... I should have just headed back to the place when I was still Dylan. I shouldn't have gone down there. My curiosity, it got ahead of me. Okay, well, let's head back. I'll lie down for a bit. The journey was very tiring. Makes sense, makes sense. Don't worry, time flies here apparently. Until the weird starts happening. Yep. Time to go to bed. Oh, lovely. A thunderstorm. Nothing ever bad happens when it's a thunderstorm. Okay, lantern time, lantern time. What's this? Wait a minute, was this here before when I got here? I mean, as Steven. Okay, wait. My name is Dylan. If you're reading this letter, I'll be dead already. Sebastian disappeared and I'm alone on the island. I discovered a passage inside the lighthouse. This place is strange and it is draining my energy. Today I will go to the passage in the lighthouse and try to discover something. Okay. Not weird at all. Why did it save? I don't trust that. Okay. Well, we know where the passage is, but Steven does not. Okay, the crate broke again. You know, these people must go through so many crates. By the way, does it break or do they just... Because it look... No, they just move it. Can I go out? I can go out. Ah, okay, so they move the crate every time I go in and out. Okay, well, let's go downstairs. Hey, man. There's a light now at the end of the tunnel. More wine. By the way, I think I hear flies. Difficult to tell though. Okay, this is where Sebastian was last time. Staring at this wall, being very upset that he drank all the wine. I need something to remove the wood. Well, it doesn't look like it's very much attached to anything, and also these planks are so thin. You could just break them at this point. Okay, well, might as well head back out. Try and find something to break the wood with. Okay, Must be something back at the place. Shack. I don't remember. Bloody hell! Crow. Shit, a crow. It looked like something is stuck in it. Chest key. Ah, poor crow. You had to die just to deliver a message. I apologize, poor crow. You did not have to die this way. I will bury you if I do come back alive. Well, if I do come back from this adventure alive. Okay. Finally, we're gonna see what's in that damn chest. But it obviously has to be something that can be used to break open the... Wait, oh wait, I probably have to equip it now, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Ah, crowbar. Hey, listen, a crowbar can be used... It's a very useful item. One, you have a weapon. Two, you literally have an item that you can use to get into basically any place. Okay, never mind, I need my light for now. Crowbar later. But literally, we have a weapon and a tool now. Because there's a lot of weight behind a crowbar. So that will be very effective against whatever is down here. Especially Sebastian, considering that he's, well, currently going through a bit of a rage state. Remove, move, move. Actually, you know what? That was stupid. I should have just crouched, removed the bottom ones, and then left the top ones in case there was something down here. It looks like there's a 3 holes to fit something in. Oh, you mean in front? Put key. Oh, it's okay, it's a bird of some sort, but to me it looks like a chicken. Could maybe be a seagull, maybe the crow? Don't quite know. Maybe... Nah. Or... wait. Wait. Nah. Okay, so... that's a bust. Okay, I'm assuming I have to come back here. At least that's a fair assumption. Okay, let's head back to the shack. I need to get out of this rain and lie down. You don't have to tell me twice. I was already on my way back to the shack. Time to go to sleep. My light at my side. Okay. I hear moaning and I hear... Okay. The lighthouse is getting upset at us. Ah, it's the ghost. It is the ghost of Sebastian and Dylan. Wait, why isn't there a third one with the previous lighthouse keeper? Unless it's the previous lighthouse keeper? The creature? Wait, what were you staring at? Or were you just waking up? I think you were just waking up. Note. Nah, same old. Okay. No! You should be buried. You mustn't be. Just left there to rot. Okay, oh, okay. I'm first gonna do my job, and then I'll go look at what seems to be the corpse piley. I still want to know what this building is to the side here. It's definitely not the underground passage. Because that just doesn't make sense. Because we're going down, but it's beside us. And the roof does not go so high. Also, the passage downstairs is way longer than... Yeah, might as well keep a tradition. Maybe we actually get a dialogue thing. Okay, maybe if we head like this. Nah, no dialogue. Okay, well, obviously we have to head down there. That's probably what we were seeing in our dream, I believe. So, we were dreaming of the place where they're buried and their spirits in the lighthouse. Honestly, I'm bewildered. Move, seagull friends, move. Even though I'm starting to believe he'll have trust issues with you guys as well. Considering, well, you know what? No, you guys are still bird friends. Because the crow delivered the, well, the key, sacrificed his life. So, you know, the birds can't be evil here because they're assisting me. Okay, that's the next key piece. What is that? Looks like a... Press tab. Oh, I didn't see it in my inventory. Yeah, but here's the corpse piley. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that... the math is mathing. So it does make sense. Okay, well, let's head down. Drop off the next... By the way, do you see the seagulls just, like, flying in place? Like the distance. Okay, but nevertheless. So, let's go put the next piece in the basement. And hopefully progress. I'm probably gonna sleep again after that. I honestly want to know what this creature is, or what it is, because he referred to him. He said him, Sebastian. So, is he referring to the lighthouse? Is it actually a creature? Is it the 3 random men who just drop off people here to be apparently sacrificed to the lighthouse gods? There are so many questions to be asked, but yet none of them are gonna be answered. At least yet. Okay, put key. Oh wait, I know what this is. It's a lighthouse. By the way, the engraving in the middle does not look like... No comment. Okay, so we need the next piece. But where are we gonna get it? Well, we're probably, as I said, we're probably gonna get sleep now, but nevertheless. Okay, put the lantern in the window. Okay, back to the shack. How many times have I said shack in this video already? Definitely somewhere. It's double digits, that's for sure. Okay, I can't go to sleep, so I need to find something. What? The bloodstain is coming from under the rag. There must be something underneath. That is what I thought at first as well, but I could not interact with it before. I don't know why Dylan did not think of that, considering he was like the first person to notice it. Door. Okay, this is claustrophobic. What is this? Is this where Sebastian was butchered? Honestly. Okay, now it's night, so I just stayed in the basement for however long. Okay, well, the lighthouse is still on. That's at least a positive. Okay. Let's just get this final key piece and open up whatever Eldridge abomination of a door at the bottom to the lighthouse gods. You know, we're just going to open the door and hopefully please the lighthouse gods. And not have to die for it. Okay, across. So, bird cross. Okay. In a lighthouse. What the fuck is going on here? I have no idea, but it looks like... I can't tell if they're... They seem... Okay, they look like they're rubbing a pole. But this could be something else. Okay, so this is probably the key. You are dead. Okay, I tried to touch it. Note to self, do not touch the fleshy mass. Okay, so I have to do something. Wait. Crowbar. Weapon. Not gonna work. Okay, I need to do something. So, but what is the question? Wait a minute. I thought that was a note. Oh hell. Nope, never mind, here they come. Just run, just keep on running, just keep on running. What the fuck was that? I think I'm going crazy. I'll get some sleep. You would what? Mate! Why would you get sleep after that? Like, I would not sleep after seeing that. I would literally go down in the basement. Okay, never mind. I'll probably not go down in that basement. But I would go down. Okay, never mind. I would still go down this basement, hold that crowbar, and stay up all night. I would not go to sleep after seeing that. Okay, well, you're gonna join the 4 extra dead body. Oh no. The lighthouse gods are getting upset. I think I see the flesh creature. It's staying right outside the door. Don't look at the window, look at the door. It's standing right outside. Is it still night? Oh my god, what is happening to me? Dude, you are going batshit crazy. That's what's happening to you. Same that. The lighthouse gods are very upset. It's up in here. I assume I have to head back to the lighthouse. Only thing I can think of. Okay. we're not going down to that basement again, that's for sure. Okay, so just turn on the lighthouse. We'll be fine. We'll be perfectly fine. We must just appease the lighthouse gods. I'm gonna have to go into the basement again, aren't I? There's no way I can just go back to bed now. I need to go back in the basement, it's just a fact. And I have to go back to bed. Or I have to go back to the basement. I really don't want to. I really, really don't. I despise this basement with a passion. Bloody hell. Was not expecting that. The lighthouse needs to be powered. Only then will it bring us light. Our job is to maintain order at all costs. We are the lighthouse keepers. Okay. That is badass and also creepy at the same time. So we are quite literally sacrificing people to keep the lighthouse running. This makes so much more sense now. I was completely off of my entire assumption and theories, but this is actually a very awesome ending. I personally love this ending. Honestly, did not see that coming at all. And I personally love that. When the ending can truly surprise me, I love it. Well, you know, we were screwed from the get-go at this point. Because once we land on that island, and plus at the end of the day, I have no idea why the lighthouse is so important, but at the end of the day, sacrifice at any cost. Well, that's it for today's video. Might do a double upload today. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next one. Bye bye.